Welcome to my NOSFERATU unboxing. Just got this today. I was struggling opening it, so it's kind of partially open, but I haven't really smelled it yet. So it comes with this newspaper, and there's the NOSFERATU, I guess. He's in the mausoleum or something. Let's see. It's a newspaper. Oh, newspaper from the ancient times. Let's see. What does a vampire smell like? The attention to detail and historical accuracy led the conversation around Heretic's creation of a fragrance inspired by the film. Perfumer Douglas Little asked himself questions about the life of a blood-sucking revenant, including what does a vampire smell like? We have endeavored to answer this question in the most vivid, transporting, and imaginative way possible as we take you into Count Orlok's foreboding world. Okay. Wait, did I skip a page? I did. I skipped a few pages. Okay. Wait, go back to the newspaper. Oh, newspapers. Let's see. Oh, I don't miss newspapers. Okay. What does it say? We seem to have an undying love for vampires. Oh, there's a lot of reading. Okay. Our hunger for stories about them is only matched by their insatiability for our blood. Tales around thirsty revenant? Wait, what is this word? Revenants appear as early as ancient Mesopotamia and in ancient Greece. Rumors were swirling around Umpusa and Lamia, monsters who would assume the form of beautiful women and seduce men, only to feast on their blood. In fact, for centuries, nearly every culture around the world has had some tale of undead creatures living off our vital ruby red essence. But who can blame us for our infatuation? The symbolism of the vampire is so multifaceted that there are endless opportunities for them to sink their fangs not only into our necks, but into our imagination as well. Their eternal life raises questions about our own mortality, the human soul, and forces us to truly examine the consequences of living forever. Is their immortal coil something to be envied? Or might the puny lifespan of a human actually be a blessing rather than a curse? I should show you the picture while I read this. Okay, where was I? Their otherness also makes us confront our own social anxieties about moral depravity, xenophobia, and even how we think about disease. And then there is the sex. We are seduced, corrupted, deflowered by them. We are repulsed, ravished, yet completely obsessed. The symbolism of us being bitten in our neck, one of the softest, most erogenous zones on our body, is lost on no one. Vampires have the power to consume us and our mind. They put our primal urges on full display. Their dual nature and rich blend of characteristics also make them a tempting metaphor. For example, their addiction to blood and its destructive consequences reminds us of the loss of control and the moral and ethical compromises that can accompany the intoxicants we're drawn to ourselves. Other illustration is, of course, Karl Marx, whose immortal sentence, "Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor," owes a great depth to these nocturnal creatures. The myth about them is so agile and can be so readily reinterpreted across cultures, circumstances, and historical periods that it becomes yet another facet of their immortality. One almost wonders if it was a vampire that Charles Darwin had in mind when he wrote, "The one most adaptable to change is the one that survives. Okay. That's page 3. Now we move to page 4. If I can turn the page. Oh. Okay, here's some pictures. The movie. There's a movie, NOSFERATU, coming out in December. I guess these are pictures from it. Now, writer, director, and horror film and icon Robert Eggers presents NOSFERATU, a gothic tale of the obsession between a haunted young woman and the terrifying vampire infatuated with her, causing untold horror in its wake. Okay. In 1897, the vampire took a great leap towards becoming cemented in the Western psyche as a true archetype when Bram Stoker released the gothic horror masterpiece Dracula. Though a slow burn at first, it went on to shock and delight its repressed Victorian readers in equal measure with its exploration of forbidden sexuality, technology, immigration, and the clash between modernity and superstition. Structured as a what is this word? Structured as an hospitalier, I don't know, narrative, and that the book unfolds through a series of diary entries, letters, newspaper articles, and ship logs. Stoker managed to create an almost unbearably suspenseful atmosphere. Count Dracula rarely comes into full view, leaving the reader with a sense of immediacy and realism, coupled with the uncanny feeling that he could devour the reader at any moment. Whew, those words, there's some big words here. Wildly praised for his visionary work exploring themes of madness, isolation, the supernatural, and psychological claustrophobia in films like The Northman, The Witch, and The Lighthouse, he has assembled a stunning cast led by Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult, Lily Rose Depp, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and William Dafoe. Oh, this is some good actors. I can't wait to see this movie. We read this one, didn't we? I think so. And then here's a head. And here's a perfume. Long fingernails. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, instead. Okay. What's this? Instead, the fragrance reveals itself to the wearer with a clap of thunder and downpour of rain outside Count Orlok's castle. Strikes of lightning fill the air with petrichor? Petrichor? I don't know what that word is. Do you know this word? Petrichor? Petrichor? Who knows? And electricity. The damp earth releases a fresh, clean, but ever so musty scent of plant oils and geosmin. Is that supposed to be jasmine? Geosmin. Released from the Carpathian Mountains, fittingly named after the Greek word Petra, stone, and Ichor. Okay, so it's Petra Ichor? Maybe? Petra Ichor? The fluid that flows in the veins of the gods. Petrichor. That sounds right. Petrichor symbolizes renewal and the cyclical nature of life, unless you're a vampire. So there's the Carpathian Mountains and the castle. And here's the carriage going up the mountains. I do remember Dracula. It's been a while since I watched that movie. That's one of my favorites. I think I have it on DVD. Okay. And that's Minerva? What was her name? Winnie. Was it Winnie? Or is that someone else? Oh my god, I can't remember. Our deep purple beauty has vanished. Once the rain has subsided, we discover tangled behind a craggy crevice of rocks a shock of pale lilac. Entranced by its vibrant floral and slightly powdery scent, we are immediately reminded of NOSFERATU's heroine Ellen Hutter. Our reminiscing is punctuated only by the sight of inky violets, whose delicate freshness entwined with the lilac creates a delirious green flowery accord of innocence lost and love everlasting. But in a flash, and to our horror, the violets suddenly fade. Our deep purple beauty has vanished. Such is her nature. I am butchering this, sorry. I did not practice this. This is real and live. Maybe I should have practiced it. Okay, but here's the real, I just opened this. A paradox to our senses. What's this picture? Oh, I think he's reaching. A paradox to our senses. Just as we begin to mourn our loss, however, to our relief, she appears once more as if back from the dead. The iodine, also known as the disappearing molecule, from her delicate leaves and stems, has brought her back to life and will do so again and again. In other words, every time we smell a violet, we do so for the first time. Just as our elusive violet is revived, another complex character drifts into the scene in the form of ambergris. A paradox to our senses, it reminds us of the salty oceans we long for, where a ship is waiting to take us home, far away from Count Orlok's mountainous lair, yet it also evokes the scent of the earth underneath our very own feet. The ignomma, am I saying that right? Deepens when a luxurious but simultaneously animalistic scent unfolds as ambergris intermingles with seductive oud, making us contemplate the primal instincts that are within us all in the twilight zone between man and beast inhabited by the vampire. Whew. Oh, so much newspaper. The symphony of these alluring components being brought together is nothing short of encountering an apparition, otherworldly, straddling a line between this world and the next, and the uncanny chords of the fragrance radiates from Orlok's castle across the mountains, the rivers, and all the way to Ellen Hutter's Wisberg. Ellen Hutter's. NOSFERATU will haunt you, but in the best way possible, with its pale, pellucid beauty. NOSFERATU. And the very back. NOSFERATU. Only in theaters. Christmas 2024. Comes in Christmas? Okay. And here's a gift guide, Gothic gift guide for Heretic parfum. I bought this, I didn't even get to smell it first. I didn't get a sample or anything. This is pre-order, just because this is my favorite perfume house, and I like almost everything they do. And here they're talking about the Blood series. Dragon Blood, Blood Cedar, and Blood Orange. Should I read all this? This is just the gift guide, so we'll just look through it. But here's the Blood series. I want to get a couple of these. I've smelled these already. I got the Blood box. It has a sample of all of them. And I suggest you get it because they're pretty good. There's 2 of them that I definitely want to get. And here's part smoke, part green, and all wild magic. Poltergeist. I love Poltergeist. One of my favorites. It smells really good. It's smoky. It smells like something burning and like some kind of floral note. I don't remember right now. Here, what is it? Part smoke, part green, and all wild magic. Rock rose, patchouli, scorched birch tar, and Artemisia absinthium, wormwood, the green fairy. So I guess the floral is rock rose. It smells really good. I love this. It's really dark though. Like if you like dark, smoky scents, you would love it. NOSFERATU flask. Now I didn't see this for sale. $325. Oh, so the perfume in the flask, I guess. So that's where this picture, he's grabbing his. Oh, is it in the movie? Is he grabbing his flask of perfume? A limited edition perfume flask. What? I want the flask, but it's pretty expensive. Stainless steel, anodized to create the black appearance. Ooh. Holds pure perfume oil. Oh, I prefer the perfume oils, especially Poltergeist. If you can get Poltergeist perfume oil, it's so good. The perfume's good too, but for me, I think the perfume oil is even better. So this is the perfume oil. The oil is highly concentrated and undiluted form of the perfume, making the experience intimate, sensual, and bespoke. Ooh. Well, it depends how much I like the perfume, whether I will get that. That's really cute. I think it might be too big. Or 24 mil. How much is that? That's not a lot. Maybe it's not too big. I like the flask though. Put your perfume in a flask. Oh, you can refill it. And then we have, I've seen this picture before. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it before. Artsy fartsy. Monster spray. I do have monster spray. So let's see if I can grab it. Monster spray. It's kind of like a lavender chamomile woodsy thing that you spray for your room. It's like a pillow spray to help you sleep. It's supposed to ward off nightmares. So this is 50 mil. Okay. This is 50 mil. Oh, so the flask is like half the size? That's pretty small. 50 mil is 1.7 ounces. So I guess it's an ounce of the perfume oil for $325. Whoa. Let's see what else. What else we got? Uh-oh. Okay, Dirty Rose. Dirty Rose is another perfume of theirs. And then they have the Sleeping Bust. This is a candle that, like, when you light it, it starts like the wax comes out of its eyes. It's pretty expensive. I think it's like $300. It's cute though. I wish I could get this. They have a couple, I think. I think they have a black one and a white one. And then they have a new soap. Cleansing Ritual Bar. I haven't got this yet. I'm waiting for Black Friday. Then I'll probably get it. $26. It's supposed to be like a cleansing, purifying soap. Like a magical soap. I want to try it. I'm sure it smells amazing. It's probably like a dark woodsy. A lot of their stuff is like when they say dirty, they mean there's some patchouli in it. So I love patchouli. If you love patchouli, you would probably love everything that they make. But the dirty aspect is like a touch of patchouli. And then we have Black Heart. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. French. Is it French? Noir, maybe. This smells really good. It's like a vanilla, a smoky vanilla. I have a sample of it. I like it. It comes in a black box. I want to get it. We'll see on Black Friday. Hopefully they still have some, because I really want that one. And then this is Voodoo Lily. I already have Voodoo Lily. It's one of my favorites. Voodoo Lily. It's oud, I would say. Oud. What else is in there? It says lily, accord. Patchouli, rose, and lily, and there's creamy things. I really love this. It's really dark and like sexy. And then this is the dude. This is the guy that like does all these perfumes. He's pretty hot. A note from the founder. Should I read it? I don't want to bore you guys, but this is the CEO. You can read it if you want. There you go. Can you see it all? Okay. He's the CEO, founder, and I'm pretty sure he creates all of the perfumes. And then I have so much newspaper. Okay, so how did this come? It was in a box, and you open the box, you get this box, and then there's a magnetic closure here, and then you have a little slip that has the invoice in it. See, this is magnetic, so you can use this box again. And then there was, oh, I put it somewhere else, but there's a little wax heretic stamp thing that was holding this together. I took that off. And then, yeah, I had a hard time opening this, so I couldn't have done this like with one hand. So, and I don't know where my other selfie sticks are right now. So I had to rip this off because I could not get it off. So it had this around the box. And this is 30 mil, 1 ounce. Okay, so 30 mil, 1 ounce. And the ingredients. This is more of a clean fragrance. It doesn't have all those chemicals and bad stuff in it. This is much more clean and natural, and they're safe fragrance. I don't get a headache from this fragrance. A lot of fragrances I can't use. Mainstream fragrances I don't use. So this is more of a clean fragrance. And then we have the box. This is Heretic. You open the box, and there's a perfume. There it is. And then there's also another little booklet inside the box. Count Orlick's Signal. Okay, if you want to do some magic with Count Orlok. To capture the... Oh, some more reading. Should I read it all? Here we go. To, to capture the To capture the olfactory universe of NOSFERATU in one glass bottle is no mean feat. Into one glass bottle is no mean feat. Given that it's a groundbreaking movie, we wanted to move beyond tropes like blood, rose, smoke, or candle wax and explore a very different idea of this creature of the night. Instead, the fragrance reveals itself to the wearer with a clap of thunder and downpour of rain outside Count Orlok's castle. Strikes of lightning fill the air with petrichor and electricity. The damp earth releases a fresh, clean, but ever so musty scent of plant oils and geosmin, released from the Carpathian Mountains, fittingly named after the Greek word petra and ichor, the fluid that flows in the veins of the gods. Petrichor symbolizes renewal and the cycle. Oh my god. Nature of life, unless you're a vampire. Oh, I gotta practice reading more. Once the rain has subsided, we discover tangled behind... What is that? Is that the petrichor? Behind a craggy crevice of rocks, a shock of pale lilac. Entranced by its vibrant, floral, and slightly powdery scent, we are immediately reminded of Nosferatu's heroine, Ellen Hutter. Our reminiscing is punctuated, I think, did I read this before? By the sight of inky violets whose delicate freshness entwined with the lilac creates a delirious green, flowery accord of innocence lost and love everlasting. Is this a repeat? Did I already read this? Lilac of the white and blue pipe. What? Okay. I love lilac. That's like one of the main reasons I got this blind, because lilac is like one of my favorite scents, or real lilac. And I've never really smelled it in a perfume that captured it. So we'll see if I smell lilacs. I think I've read this already. Okay, let's try it. Get it out. Oh, look. The sickles on the top. Nice. That's nice. NOSFERATU. Oh, wow. I love it. It smells wet. Do I smell lilac? I do smell lilac. It's very, very faint. It smells wet, like rain, but so like light and clean and fresh. I did not expect it to smell like this. It doesn't smell dark. It's light and like, oh, that smells good. Okay, I'm like really happy. I like it. It smells like rain, but like the cleanest, freshest, lightest rain. What the heck? I just sprayed a lot. Okay. Oh wow, that smells so good. It is not what I expected at all. I expected it to be really dark, but it's not. It's like light and fresh. Oh, I smell some sort of like wet. Like right after a rain, the light dew, like the dew of spring, how it smells, like fresh and wet. I smell dirt. I smell a little bit of dirt. Like clean, fresh dirt, wet dirt. But it smells good. It smells... Oh, that's beautiful. Now it's turning into some kind of like powder. Just a little tiny bit of powder. I do not like powder sets, but this is like a tiny bit of like the cleanest powder. Oh wow, it's like keeps changing. That's weird. I bet you could spray a bunch of this on and it's not too loud. Let's see. I'm gonna use this whole thing up. Okay. Oh, that is so good. I love it. I love it. It's like some kind of like, I guess that's the violet. Like the lightest, like powdery floral. It's like marine, clean, fresh. Not what I expected from a vampire. But a vampire is like, if you think about it, he's not going to smell like death because he's eternal life. So he'll be like fresher than anything. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, this is my new favorite of theirs. This is really good, and I'm so happy that I don't hate it. I'm so happy. Okay, I definitely recommend this. It's not, I would say it's unisex. It's definitely unisex. Anyone could wear this, and you will smell amazing. It's so clean. It's clean and fresh. That's not what I expected. It's light and clean and fresh. And you can smell just like rain, like a fresh garden with, I can't even explain it. Like, I'm not good at explaining perfumes, but this is so refreshing and beautiful. It's like angelic. I love it. It's not feminine, it's not masculine. It's just really nice. Wow. I'm like super shocked. This is like totally amazing. I can't imagine someone not liking this. It smells so good. Okay, I would definitely recommend you get this for Christmas for somebody, because this is amazing. You will love it. I definitely recommend it. You'll love it. If you like perfumes. It's not sweet, or it's not flowery. It's not smoky. It's so different. I've never really smelled anything like it. This is so different from what they do. The only thing I could come close to, like maybe Pistol Whip, but this is, I find I like this more. I really like this. There's like nothing offensive at all. Nothing overpowering. It's really beautiful. Yeah, that's my assessment of that. It's my favorite now. I would have drenched myself in it. It smells really good. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching this. This is pretty long, but I really wanted to, when I saw all the packaging, I really had to do an unboxing because it's kind of incredible presentation. And I wanted to do my like first thoughts, and that's it. I love it. I recommend it. And thanks for watching. Cheers.